안녕하세요. Felicio Pangaeo. Hi everybody, new name here, playing my favorite game, Watcher of Realms. I'm on the free-to-play account today, and I'm on day 7. And I did a little stuff before I did anything on camera today because I wanted to try something. And the first thing I did was try friend assist, and I'll show you the benefit of that after. We're going to go into, let's see here. Let's look at our best records first. All right, so in the best records, I did yesterday, or today, I apologize. I did 1.1 blood, almost 1.2 in Nightmare 1 on day 7 of free to play. But I also borrowed somebody's Eloin. So down here, you'll notice on Gear Rate 3, I've cleared to stage 15. And I've 3-starred that. And I'll show you all these autos after. Okay? Gear Rate 1, I just borrowed somebody's Boreas just to unlock the mythic drop. I was hoping to get one mythic drop on the left side of gear. It didn't happen. And I haven't pushed in artifact material rates. So real quick, first, we'll go show you the roster. I picked up somebody who, if you're new, you might not be familiar how powerful Laurel is. This, I don't know what you call her. She's got some kind of leaves on her. She's like a dryad druid and a crystal wand here. What this hero does, though, is when you get her 5th promotion, she will be deployed down next to heroes, and this works even during their ultimates. You put her down and take her out immediately, and any heroes that are in like her range, she's going to give them 50% of their rage meter as soon as their ultimates finish. If they haven't started their ultimate and they're at like 48% rage, you put her down, you take her out, boom, they have their ultimates. Right? So I don't put her in anything. She doesn't stay on the map for me. I don't use her for anything else currently, all right, except to generate rage. I think there was one more hero that I pulled that was special here, and I'm forgetting where I left off yesterday with it, but you'll notice I don't have any fighters still. There's nobody really here for me, but I did 6-star my Idril, and she's still in the best gear that like the game gives you for completing storyline stuff, okay? And I've given her her max promotion. Oh, and in Tide, I got my first Awakening token, so I put it on Dolores. And in case you're not familiar with what Dolores Awaken 1 gives to your heroes, her inspiration, she gains 20% more. So she gives, a lot more of her attack. And my level 5 Dolores is, or sorry, level 50, 5-star. She's giving like, 2,000, a little over 2,000 attack to heroes. So if that wants to be shown to you, if you want to see it, sorry, in a mathematical sense, okay? My Idril has a total of 9,000. She's my best geared hero. So if you're giving her over like almost 25%, it's like 22% more attack. Think about it. Okay? So for fun, we're going to do stuff together today, which I can't progress in storyline because I'm tide locked in for 3 more days. I have to be on day 10. Oh, I picked up Ein. Ein is your 7-day login hero. In case you're not familiar, the real reason that I'm excited to pick up Ein is because of his Lord Skill bonus. It's better than Barut's, all right? He gives 10% to everybody in the Watchers. And then the healing and the damage multiplier by 20%. It's pretty good, okay? He's also decent behind a tank because he has an extended tower range. So my Dwarven shop has something. Let's see here. I'm going to always buy my insignias, okay? The auto battles, they're not mandatory to buy, okay? You can if you want. That's a lot of gold. I play this game while I'm at the game. I will always buy the fodder that is on sale. I'm going to buy all the fodder because my goal is by the end of today, after I finish this upload, is to hit level 40 on the account so I can unlock Void Rift. Okay, like this one here is only the prologue. I can't do anything in it. So I'm going to do a whole bunch of experience raid farm. You'll notice I have a whack of gems. I got a chunk of stamina ready to go without having to use those gems. I will hit 40 today. And my experience is still on the initial ×2 bonus for Pantheon stuff. So anyways, we're going to go into a guild boss on Heart. All right, as you see on Nightmare here, I hit top reward, no question about it. I'll show you real quick here. You'll see the Eloin that I borrowed, okay? And you might ask, well, who did all your damage? And it's my 6-star Idril in all that powerful gear. She did 7 million damage. So I'm pretty certain I'm going to one key hard with my busted team here. This is a garbage team. I'm just trying to get one key hard. That's just to show you on the video how easy it can actually be in the first week to do this. Okay, yes, having Idril helps, but if you followed along that storyline when you were supposed to, as the game suggested, you would have any hero of your choosing in this massive gear set. So the reason that I put Constance here, you might ask, and not able to hit the boss, is whenever she's attacking a target, she won't heal somebody who's been damaged. So my Constance is negligible damage. What she will do is help support my Lightlock for the healing, because I don't have any real healers in this game. Okay, so I put down Shamir. This is only hard, so it's not imperative where you place all your players. Okay, you'll see I have Laurel. I don't really need to use her anywhere currently. All right, so my Kai is 5-star, but my who can't reach from here, Lunaria, is a 6-star. So I put Lunaria where she can't be healed. And you can set this up other ways. It's only on hard. I'm not showing you how to do Guild Boss. I'm just explaining to you, if you're watching mine, why I'm doing certain things. So my Lightlock can heal almost everybody. He can't heal this tile over here, obviously. However, he gets supplemented by Constance and Dolores. All right. So I'm going to put this on ×2 now, and we're just going to crush it. And it doesn't really matter when I start on hard hitting my ultimates for the boost, because I bust that shield, no question about it. Okay. Yeah, this might be a more fun view for some people. So the idea though is to have my Idril at her entire time on the boss when it's getting double damage because it's stunned from a shield break. Idril uses her ultimate for that. Okay. If I really wanted, I could cycle in a Laurel right now. These are strategies for like end game. And you'll notice how I have Murray here, and I'm not using Murray's ultimate. So these 3 debuffs that are constantly on, they're there from Murray. Okay. So the first one, she's like magic damage, 10%. All right. And then physical damage, 10%. So Shamir and Idril and everybody's getting a boost. Okay. Kai, all their damage is getting a boost by hitting that boss. There's the other thing about Kai. I like Kai because he's an interactive hero, as I would say, because you have to, his ultimate can proc more than one time. So you click it or keep tapping it, all right? But if I use this Laurel and I kept getting these people's ultimates up and cycled or whatever, like I might have been able to take off 40% of this boss's health. It's not necessary. And again, you do not use your Murray's ultimate because it doesn't do anything for you. She doesn't do damage. And I'll show you, if I use her ultimate, see all the debuffs? Like, it's the same thing. She's not going to provide any damage boost. And you'll notice my Lunaria died, right? But she was standing without a healer for that whole battle almost. It's only hard. It's not hard if you've followed the storyline. You will be able to do what I have done as well. And you'll see how I've kept Laurel in, okay? You don't have to, but she can help you with rage regeneration during, she can give you like damage boost to some of your heroes, all right? But as soon as she dies, she gives automatic, you don't have to remove her, she's just granting everybody that's in her area 50% rage meter again, okay? So I don't know what that gold line was up to the Dragon's Fang, but they're tearing ass out of town because they didn't like getting their face kicked in. So that's day 7. No boost, doing nearly 4 times the required damage. Okay, Idril's a superstar. Whoever I'd put in that gear, they'd probably come close to Idril numbers if they were 6-star. Okay, I got Shamir in like purple left side items, not even gold. So it's not a fair judge of who's better, but I'm happy enough. Okay, so I'm gonna get 2 chests tomorrow that are top tier, and one is from Nightmare 1. Now I think we'll do an arena for the fun of it, and I'll show you why. I guess I had a loss. Is that a loss? Oh, I had a win. Oh wow. So We're one win away from gold 2 on day 7 of free to play. And I'm curious about how powerful this person's Boreas is down here. I think they're going to kick my butt. But I'm going to try it out auto first. I'm not a fan of the new style of arena where the camera keeps skipping, and if you have a Lord, there's an odd delay because the game wants you to be aware that they'll raise the Lord hero's bonus up down on the bottom screen, and you can't deploy your hero. And it's very aggravating. I don't know why they do it. Because sometimes you want to place your hero down, and the game goes, ugh, and it kind of like, it doesn't rubber band or skip or anything, but it pauses for that brief second. So it doesn't count like you selected that hero. So again, I don't know if that's a real player or not, but I would have put my Boreas on that first tile facing up and probably gotten a plat. No problem, no question about it. So that's gold 2 achieved halfway through day 7 on the free to play account. Now, I forget where it is again, where you're going to have to hit, I think it's plat 1 to complete your stuff. But you'll notice here as well, like I'm probably maybe this bottom team, but now I'm kind of stuck. All right, I don't really have a squad to deal with. Yeah, this is more like it. This is competition now, okay? So there's an achievement that I got because I hit gold 2, right? So 180 tokens, 30 more diamonds. If you're wondering where I keep getting all these diamonds, it's from the campaign. Those stars across the top, just kicking the crap out of that stuff. All right. So actually, let's go into a faction trial real quick here. All right, my Hyperion is at level 40, so I get some decent boost from that as well. So in the regular or the all right, I don't know, I haven't tried 6 yet, but you see the recommended heroes. It's telling you to bring all these crazy powerful heroes, okay? I don't have any of those legendaries. Soul Condense, like the fact that the game suggests for you to use Soul Condense with him being a ancient summoning exclusive is baffling to me, unless it's a marketing ploy by them. So anyways, I'm not really going to explain too much how to take care of this stage, except put one of your strongest AoE damage dealers next to this blue thing here, okay? Because it grants 5% bonus attack, stacking up 3 times. So my Shamir's essentially going to end up with 15% bonus attack, okay? And you'll see how I've timed my Idril so that her ultimate comes when this, the boss, the lizard thing or whatever pops out. For whatever reason, though, her programming is like the highest HP target. So she went after the dudes with the shields that she can't really hurt, okay? So I don't know. I've done some regearing since this has been on auto for me, but I think it's in the bag. And you'll see how I've put Raiden here facing to the right. That way he is constantly attacking this lizard boss. So there's no question that number 6, I don't think so. This has power of dominance. I don't think I can do 6 yet, but it's okay. I don't have any use for the epic tokens yet. And I don't want to spend currency like gold to break them down because I'm still only applying the green, the first stage's tokens to the Pantheon bonus. But this is important. You do this every day. Like if you haven't seen on my main account or whatever, on day 125 or something, I'm at Pantheon 182. And it gives you like 25% bonus hit points and bonus, I think 30 something percent rage regeneration. The Pantheon bonus, if you're not aware, counts on every hero that you deploy anywhere in the game. So whatever I'm doing, I have 10% rage regeneration bonus on day 7. Okay, just keep doing it over and over. And as you see here, it wants me to have blues. Okay, so it's going to be on blue for a while. So I'll keep farming that. Now, for the fun of it, I'm going to do, what's today's? I think it's Cultist. So I haven't done any of the Cultist yet. As you'll see through here, like every day that this has been available for me, I've had no problem getting through the first 3. All right. So let's try Cultist stage 1. And it's, as it's saying, it says bring epics. Okay. Whatever. You don't need them. Now, you also don't need a Lord hero for the beginning. That Nero, that Robert De Niro wizard dude that we all pull from over and over on the ancient summons, If you bring him here, he'll give you a nice boost, okay? But as far as I know here on stage one, like this isn't any issue whatsoever. So I'm going to put Kree over here to take care of whatever spawns out of those. I'm going to put down my Cyrene to cover half of a lane here for us. And then I think I can get away with facing Voltus to the right. And I'll show you the gear on them after, but like there really isn't any gear on these heroes, okay? Like actually I think my Eucalyptus is naked. So you see how imperative positioning was. I wouldn't have failed this. So we'll do it again. I don't remember how strong some of my heroes are, right? But it's probably best that I put Voltus facing this way. And then I would take my Kriya and have her supplement this lane, okay? So I can block whatever they can't kill with Cyrene, yeah? And you'll notice how I put Cyrene so that Voltus can hit both lanes. If she was blocking one lower, it might be a bit different how fast they would slow to target the tank. Okay, that's the key about this is that you want them to start focusing their aggro on the tank early so they move slower sooner so that Voltus gets one more attack maybe, okay? And Voltus's AoE, as you're seeing, he'll hit, I think it's 3 targets. So there's these exploding bum bugs. Yeah, and Valkyria is telling you all about them, saying they spray their butt juice all over the place and you're not going to like it. So it's going to explode and splash onto Kriya. And let's see how much damage it does. Well, it doesn't do anything to Kriya. She's a level 5. So I can't really speed this up. It's on 2 times already. But I'm fairly certain if I put gear on my Eucalyptus, like I would 3-star the next 2 stages. All right. So this is just for the fun of it to show you how easy it is to initiate your faction trials. The game, as long as you follow the storyline, I'm going to keep beating that into your brains. I'm going to bombard you with how imperative the initial storyline process is. That's where I got all my resource. That's where I've been able to summon all these heroes. That's how I'm almost at level 40, 7 days in. So you'll see here now, I'm going to upgrade and it's going to give me a little bit of HP bonus. Okay. You're like, who cares? It's something. And you'll start noticing after like 2 weeks, you'll be like, hey man, in the campaign, stuff that I couldn't do before, I'm taking care of it now, right? Like I fully cleared extreme or expert 2. All right. So if you come into your chapters here, all right, on the hard, I haven't gone back since I've re-geared my Idril, but I'm certain I could take it today. And I'm on normal N91. I can't beat that stage. I almost did it, okay, but I'm done. Normal campaign is done for like at least a month. So we'll go into the gear rates here. And gear rate 1. As you'll notice here, like I said, I borrowed a hero. I borrowed someone's Boreas. I tried to get mythic gear, okay? I got this, it's regular Lego. But if I go into my auto fight, I would actually probably fail it if I don't switch gear. This is also very important when you're trying to progress somewhere, okay? I'm not bringing Idril into gear rate 1. So it's no sense keeping my best gear on Idril. I'm going to swap. You did 1 click there, you hit OK, boom. Now Raiden is my god. And it's that easy. If you started this game before they had gear swap, I sympathize with your apprehension to swap a little bit, but get it into your rhythm now. You want to progress somewhere? Gear swap. Whoever's going to be your main damage dealer, put them in your best possible stats. Not necessarily sets, but the best stats that you can get, and you will not fail. If I didn't swap from Raiden, even though this is on Power of Dominance, I probably would fail this. As you're looking now, though, like Raiden is just going to annihilate everything for me. Okay, so you can kill these ballistas over on the right with a hero like Idril. I've done it, so then you could put somebody in front of the wall, and these ballistas, they're not going to do their AOE damage. But it's not necessary. I'd rather, as you're seeing here, just throw in my AOE. But here is Idril, actually. So I didn't realize she was in this auto. But whatever. Raiden here is going to be the MVP, okay? And you'll notice I have Dolores with her A1. I didn't have her A1 before, so that's also helping. And you'll see how I've got my constants so that when I engage her ultimate, like now, it's giving Raiden a boost, okay? So as soon as that boss comes, Raiden's already like, boom, right in his face. Look at this boss, dude. Bye. Gear Raid 1, Stage 12, Day 6, I had this set up, all right? And it can be that easy for you as well. So Kai's in there throwing his traps to nobody, whatever, okay? And from now on, anything that's purple, I don't have a use for it. I don't care what the stats are. I'm not going to spend any currency trying to roll this up. Even if it was attack bonus and crit rate, it's garbage, okay? Sell it immediately. Don't worry about trying to, I'm going to roll up one purple item and I'll be able to clear the next stage. More than likely you won't, okay? You're just setting yourself up for disappointment. If you've got access to gold and red gear, the mythic and the legendary gear, purple's irrelevant. Don't buy it from the shop. Don't swap it to other heroes to try to like sneak them into a raid. Farm until your heroes, as you're looking here, most of the color, it's kind of a rainbow, but you'll see there's very little purple left. Okay. And Shamir, today after I clear what I can in Void Rift, Shamir's going to the clothing store and I'm going to pick him up Gear Raid 1 gold items. All right. So in Gear Raid 2, where did I make it to? I think it was 12. So 13 I can't do. Okay, 13 it's a big leap. Okay, but I have stage 12 here on farm. So I'm going to show you again why I was so excited about Decimus. And Constance, I suspected, would be able to perform what she's about to here. This Gear Raid 2, up until stage 19, even 18, it's not about how much damage you do. It's about surviving. So you see here I have my Decimus. He comes in there because he has a cheat death. So he can soak those 2 impactors. And then I get rid of him because his redeploy timer is super quick. So Constance, as you're noticing, I'm not going to have her attacking anybody. So she's going to help supplement the first healing that's required here with the light lock, all right? Livian, my 5-star tank, is going to be able to survive impacts, while Idril does killing. And Decimus here again, as you saw with his quick res, he took care of the right side impactors. Didn't even die. Okay, and I don't think my Decimus has much gear on. Now you'll see I've brought in Meryl and Camille. And then Lily. They're all healers. Notice how everybody surrounding Idril is a healer. Every one of them. The only thing I think about in this Gear Raid 2 is you need 1 tank that can survive. You need 1 promotion 1 Decimus. You don't even have to level the dude, okay? Everyone else heals. 1 DPS, 1 tank, and Decimus. Everyone else heals. And then on day 7, you will be receiving mythic loot as well. So again, let's see what we get here together. Ooh, ooh. So this is really good. Okay, if this crit rate was actually like rage regen or attack speed, this would be like a unicorn piece. Because if I can build a set of the Guardian Bangle, it's good. 15% reduction to damage. But this is tank set item with a tank main stat roll and all tank other rolls. This is a good drop. Okay. So now I'm going to go show you, and I'm proud of this one. Even though the game flooded me with marksmans and a piercer lord. Gear Raid 3. Whoops, not faction trial. Where did I make it to in Gear Raid 3? So I pushed as hard as I could, and then I decided to do a video. Without friend assist, because you can't 3-star with friend assist, I was able to do Gear Raid 3 stage 15. I did 14, and you'll see here at 13, you can still get the ancient legendary items, okay? At 15, it's not much different to my knowledge on the drop. I don't have a chance. I tried. If you can do 16, it's your key to unlocking ancient mythic drops. But the sets, if you look at this bottom as I go through, so stage 12, okay, there's 3 sets. Stage 13, there's 3 sets. Stage 14, you start unlocking decent sets like Asclepius for your healing. And I think, where's the wisdom? So there's the insight. It has 15% crit, it's nice. But if you're level 50 heroes, the other thing really isn't that good. But if you can get a wisdom set, you're going to do 35% more damage after using your ultimate. So enough blah, blah, blah. Let's see the auto in action here. Okay, and I think I switched my gear back to Idril. If I didn't, it's probably not going to work. But what was key here is using Autumn, Dolores, Laurel, and Idril. And this is almost all of my Ladies Night DJ Dolores dance party right here. And you'll see the first thing I do is I plop Idril down, Dolores, Autumn. Now they all have almost in unison for their rage meters for their ultimate. Laurel sits here until everybody's ultimate goes, and then you saw I pulled her off. Okay? Lunaria on the left side is helping Idril smoke the boss. Constance is going to always be healing one of these two targets if they're needing a heal. Tazia and Shamir take care of the left side almost perfectly. But you look at this boss I mean, it's, yes, power of dominance, but that's the idea. And you're seeing Kai over here, okay? Kai is able to take care of the right side, except before power of dominance, one would squeak through from each wave. So I decided that's why Dolores goes behind Kai as well. So when her boost is going, she's sharing 2,000 attack with Kai. And it really helped me. And now you see how quick, with the 3 times speed, my Gear A3 autos are. And you're starting to notice, like, from day to day, if you follow the series, that it's red glowing out of the chest now in most of what I do. So this is a good Asclepius. It's pretty good. If this attack was attack speed, this would be a perfect ring for if I finally get an HP based healer like a Vortex. I'm going to keep this Asclepius gear. It's not that the set is the best, but the main stat on a healer set was for a good healer thing. So I think that should be about it for what I'm going to do today. I hope you're enjoying. I hope you're deciding if you're on the fence to play the game or to start a free-to-play account. It's been so refreshing for me. I every day summon trying for one specific hero to complete faction trials on my main account. And you don't feel as compelled as you're noticing here. This is probably the most gems I've ever had on any account ever in this game. And I don't feel the need to spend them because I've followed along the storyline and the fundamentals of the game. And it's given me what I needed. This has been New Name playing my favorite game, Watcher of Realms, and hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to show you an Oleg on my account on day 8. Level 40, the real Void Rift will stand up. Take care, everybody. Play nice.